get this video out as soon as possible because this is a really hot hatch, and I knew everyone was interested in the new Civic hatchback. And this exterior color is called Crystal Black Pearl, and it looks really good. And I like how Honda blacked out the grille instead of the chrome, and I think the Civic has a really nice stance to it, like especially in this black color. This particular model is an EXL with nav, and all EXLs and above, and even the EX, comes standard with a smart key access system, so just make sure that the car is locked. This car also has remote start, so the car is locked right now, so just press and hold the start button on the key fob. The car should start right up. The car should flash at you as well. And to turn it off, just press it again. So since this Civic has a smart key access system, just make sure that the key fob is anywhere in your pocket. I'm going to keep it in my pocket. Make sure that the car's locked to use it. The car unlocks as soon as you open the door handle, and it locks with this little button. The car's locked. Wait a second, it unlocks. So this is a fully black leather interior with an 8-way power driver's seat and a 4-way power passenger seat. You have automatic front and passenger windows, which are one touch. You also have power mirrors, door locks and windows lockers. Here's your traction control off button. I love the thud of a new car door when you close it. Welcomes you with the Honda logo. Since this Civic has a smart key access system, you also have push button start. So to use it, make sure that your foot's on the brake and press the start button to go. So in this Civic EXL, you have a 3-spoke leather-wrapped steering wheel, and on the left hand of the steering wheel, you have your audio controls with your volume up and down, your menu selection, Bluetooth phone compatibility, and voice control buttons. On the right side, you have your cruise control settings. Here are your headlight controls with your headlights and fog lights, and here are your front and rear wiper controls. Very quickly, let's hear how this Civic sounds. Sounds pretty good, you know. I really like how Honda did this multi-informational display with your temperature gauge on the left side, your digital screen on the middle, and your fuel gauge on the right side. So using this button and this button, you can control the multi-informational display. So here's your compass, maintenance minder, audio, Bluetooth, your speedometer switch, your gas mileage, and your boost gauge. Let's check out the boost gauge. So this feels like a high quality, like it's not, I mean, I know this car is $25,000, but it feels pretty good. It's sort of soft touch. I like this carbon fiber right here. It's not real carbon fiber. Down here is sort of soft to the touch, and this is all leather. Here are your power mirrors. And this car has Lanewatch, so what you do is press this little button right here, and it shows up on the little screen from the camera under the passenger side mirror. You can also do it from just clicking the right turn signal. Overall, so far, I really like the interiors of these new Civics. They just look really clean and elegant. By the way, this is the key fob for the new Civic. You have your lock, unlock, power, well not power tailgate, but your trunk release, your start button, and your alarm button. Coming to the center, you have Honda's new 7-inch touchscreen display that has Honda's latest Honda Link infotainment system, and you also have USB connectivity, Bluetooth phone connectivity, and an aux jack. So this is just a brief overview of the Civic's infotainment system. So you have your navigation, you have real-time traffic and weather, your phone. My phone isn't paired right now. Your car settings, everything here. You have CarPlay and Android Auto as well. Audio. Vehicle information, everything here. And here's your Honda Link, which you can pair with your phone. My phone isn't paired right now. And here are your latest apps. Nothing's really downloaded on here right now. And you can swipe it just like it's a tablet. But you can always just go home. But I still miss the volume button. I know everyone says that, but I really do miss it. But you just have a touch-sensitive button right here. And here's your menu, which is the same thing as home, and your back button. Down here is your dual-zone automatic climate control. You also have heated front driver and passenger seats, and heated mirrors. Now, the Civic hatchback comes standard with a 6-speed manual, but as an $800 option, you do have a CVT, which is a continuously variable automatic transmission. So, also, when you put the car into reverse, you have a multi-view backup camera. So here's your normal view, wide view, and your top-down view. You do get guidance lines as well, which do steer with the wheel. You do have a sport mode and a low. Here's your brake hold button, which can hold the brakes for you if you're tired. Here's your electronic parking brake and your econ button. Now the dash, it's not soft to the touch, but it's a high quality plastic. And here's your glove box, which can fit an iPad. It's pretty deep. I'm not too sure if it's dampened. It's not dampened, okay. But, you know, it's okay. Coming to the center here, you have a center console with a small armrest. And down here you have a 1-amp USB port, 2 cup holders, and if you open this, you have more storage. Down here you do get a 12-volt power outlet and a 1.5-amp USB charger. Center armrest is also movable. Up here you have a power tilt and sliding sunroof. It's one touch. I'm not going to open it all the way because it's drizzling a little. And here are your door lights and everything. Here's your sunshade, which is easy. And you have visors with mirrors. And also, as a fun fact, all Civic hatchbacks are built in the UK. So getting in the back of the Civic hatchback, you have the same quality interior as you do in the front, but you don't get one-touch windows. Here's your little tweeters. Now the seat is not all the way back, but I'm 5'9", but I do have good legroom behind here. Yeah, I have about a few inches of legroom. You don't get any power outlets in the back, unfortunately. I would like those. I would enjoy being behind here for a long road trip. You don't get too bad of a center hump either, but it's still a little bit uncomfortable. And in the middle, you also get this really soft and comfortable center armrest with 2 cup holders. So that's good. The rear seats are really comfortable. I'd like being back here. Getting to the back of the Civic, you could either open the trunk by the key fob or this little touch-sensitive button. Now getting inside, you do get 25.7 cubic feet of volume, and a little retractable shade. The rear seats do fold down. It's a 60-40 split. And underneath, you do get a donut. You get a donut. But it's still good that you have a spare tire. But it is not a power tailgate. But it is easy to close. Here's a demo of the rear wiper. So like I said, the driver and passenger windows are automatic. And when you have the key fob on you and the car's running, when you close the door, the car will beep at you, and it will tell you key fob not detected. On the outside, you have your side corner lights, which some people don't like. And the Civic EXL comes standard with LED daytime running lights, halogen turn signals, and halogen high beams, and low beams. You also get halogen fog lights as well. Now, like I said at the beginning of the video, I like how Honda blacked out the grille instead of having the chrome. I think it really gives the car a more sporty look to it, even though this isn't the Civic Si. Now, you do get 17-inch two-tone alloy wheels with four-wheel disc brakes. The front brakes are ventilated. The rears are solid. Now on the back, you have LED taillight accents with halogen brake light bulbs, halogen turn signals, and reverse lights. Here's your integrated third brake light into the spoiler, which I like it a lot. And here's your rear wiper, shark fin antenna. I really like the rear end of it too. And right here is your backup camera. And you have here's your single tip exhaust. Now let's get under the hood. The hood latch is right here. You sort of have to look for it. Now under the hood, you have a standard 1.5 liter dual overhead cam, 16 valve, turbocharged and direct injected 4-cylinder. You get 30 miles per gallon in the city and 40 on the highway with a combined of 37. You get a McPherson strut front suspension and a multi-link rear suspension. So the last time that we actually got the Civic hatchback was back in 2005, and that was a 3-door hatchback, which was mostly just built as the Civic Si or Civic Type R. But now we have a 5-door hatchback, which is much bigger. The basic architecture of this new Civic hatchback is based off of the sedan and the coupe. As you could tell, it looks almost identical to the sedan, like the taillights and everything. It's just the hatchback. But other than that, I think this car would sell really well. People are gonna love this car. And I'm not just saying that because I really mean that. Also, all Civic Sport and Sport Tourings come with 180 horsepower and 177 pound-feet of torque instead of 174 horsepower and 162 pound-feet of torque. So you do get an advantage of that. But the 6-speed manual is only available in the LX and the Sport model. Everything EX and above gets the CVT. Now speaking about trim levels, since all models are turbos, there's no EXT. That's only for the sedan and the coupe. So trim levels, there's the LX, the Sport, the EX, the EXL, the EXL with nav, like the one that we have here, and the Sport Touring. The one that we have here starts at $25,300, but the Civic LX hatchback comes at $19,700. So it's definitely a good deal because you get that 1.5 liter turbocharged engine instead of the base 2 liter that comes in the sedan and the coupe, and you get so many more features and space. I am curious to see if Honda would bring back the 3-door hatchback because I know some people would like that, but anything could happen in the future. So since the 2017 Honda Civic hatchback is in the compact hatchback segment, it would compete with other cars like the 2017 Ford Focus hatchback, the 2017 Toyota Corolla IM, the 2017 Mazda 3 hatchback, and the 2017 Chevy Cruze hatchback. I think that the Civic has the most power out of all of them in the base model, like in base configurations. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed getting up close and personal with the 2017 Honda Civic hatchback with me today. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns about the car or Sport Honda, just comment them below or I'll put them in the description. Anyways, thanks for watching.